Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Cracks at Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha Das, and today I am coming up with the first part of the Sawaal Sunday videos where I'll be answering many of your Sawals related to CAT and the other exams preparations and strategies. But before that, let me quickly tell you about the completely free mock test coming to you from an academy named as the UCL, an Academy Champions League. For all the CAT 2022 aspirants, this is going to be a really golden opportunity where without spending a single amount of money, you will be getting a national level examination absolutely free. What you just need to do is use the link in the description box and enroll yourself into this free test. If you're a new learner, you can enroll using the code Priyasha10, which will give you access to many more things like the 4 days workshops associated with this test absolutely free. This test is going to take place on 24th of April 2022 live at 12:30 p.m. And the best part about this test is that it is going to be completely in line with the paper pattern of the CAT 2022. That means you would be answering 66 questions in a time frame of 2 hours, and this mock test will be helping you in understanding your present levels right now. Since you haven't completed your preparation for CAT, what are the areas you still are good at and what are the areas you need to focus more on? You already needed a test like this, and Unacademy is bringing it to you absolutely free. And with all this, you also stand a chance to win up to 100% scholarship and amazing gift prizes like MacBook Air, iPhone and Apple AirPods. So this is absolutely a plus to all of this which is happening right now, absolutely free for you. What you just need to do is use my code Priyasha10 while enrolling into it, because with that you will get access to the 4 workshops absolutely free. These will be sectional workshops where people will be telling you about the strategies and the tips to crack this examination. So do not wait for a while and quickly enroll yourself into this free test using the link in the description box. Now let's get our video started. Hello everyone. So in this video we'll be taking the part 1 of the Sawaal Sunday. ज़्यादा सवाल नहीं लिए हैं मैंने because I want to keep the video short. तो जितने भी pending सवाल हैं, don't worry, we'll take that in the next session. That's the next Sunday. But the first comment which I got under my post, I got in my previous post, and many mails. That means people are shy, huh? They really don't want to come up with their names. But it's totally fine. Why I'm taking up these questions in the video is because, like you, there are many others who can relate to your questions and your savals. So that's why taking up this video once in a week would really help many FAQs being answered. So starting with Argadeep, who wishes me a good morning. Well, it's afternoon when I'm recording this video, but thank you so much for wishing me, Argadeep. And your question says that he's only interested in doing MBA in HRM, and he's agriculture background. He's from agriculture background and wants to switch his field. Currently, he's in the final semester. He has mentioned his profile and want me to suggest him some viable options and exams for the same. So Argadeep, first of all, I must appreciate you a lot because ये चीज बहुत सही है. If you are able to finalize what you are going to do in the upcoming time, you are actually half the way successful. आपको पता है कि आपका इंटरेस्ट किस में लाई करता है, तो उसके लिए प्रिपेयर करना would actually be more easier than just preparing because of peer pressure, because सारे लोग कैट दे रहे हैं तो मैं भी कैट दे रहा हूँ. No. So this is really good. And Argadeep, if you're really interested in HRM, then you have come to the right channel, because Crack ZAT is actually a channel specially made for the ZAT preparation. Of course, ZAT preparation ke dauran, I teach many such things which are definitely helpful for your OMETs and CAT as well. So that's why, agar aap prepare kar rahe ho HRM, like if you are planning to do HRM, then you know that XLRI Jamshedpur is the best college for HRM. Where? In India? Not really. It's in the entire Asia. So XLRI Jamshedpur stands the best college for the HR courses throughout the Asia. And so one eye should be always there towards the ZAT preparation while you're preparing for the CAT in these 7 months. So in these 7 months, what you can do, Argadeep, is if you're preparing for 6 days in a week out of 7, make sure that the 4 days which you're preparing for CAT should be specific to all the things coming in CAT, like Of course, the quant of the CAT and the DILR sets of the CAT are more than enough for the ZAT examinations quant section. जैट की क्वांट सेक्शन में ही आपको डीआई के क्वेश्चंस भी आते हैं, तो अगर आप कैट की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो, सो दैट विल बी मोर देन इनफ टू क्वालिफाई फॉर द जैट QA and DI round as well, like section as well. But the remaining 2 days need to be dedicated solely to the VARC section of that, जो कि CAT से थोड़ा different होता है, थोड़ा ज़्यादा verbose होता है, थोड़े vocabulary के words ज़्यादा होते हैं. So make sure you are working on these ZAT related RCs and verbal questions one day specifically in a week. And similarly, one day specifically in a week, dedicate to all the PYQs of the decision making questions which you get on internet for the ZAT. Okay, so इस तरह से एक week में you are actually preparing 2 days out of the 6 days over there in the week. मैं एक दिन छोड़ रही हूँ because of course there are many things we do in our life and होता है कि हम लोग हर दिन नहीं कर पाते, तो उस एक दिन को छोड़कर the 2 days should be prepared, you should be given to the preparation of that as well. And your profile is looking good to me, Argadeep, so you really need not worry about anything else apart from just your preparation strategy. If you would need any more help from my end, this channel is always ready to help, so do let me know, Argadeep. Thank you so much. Moving to Alex. Alex ने लिखा था previous मेरे post पे that the questions which he has in his mind is the low Acads and the Quant fear. So low Acads is something which haunts most of the people. So for that, guys, I have a very nice thing for you. Okay, low Acads is past. आपके academic की score आपका past है, and you can really not go back and change it, right? But what you can do is change the things happening in your future. तो अगर आप अपने प्रिपरेशन को इतनी अच्छी तरह से ब्लेंड कर दो अपने नॉर्मल डेली रूटीन के साथ कि आपको फील ही ना हो कि आप कुछ एडिशनल कर रहे हो, then that will be a point where it will become a part of your life, and when something is natural in a part of life, we do it very nicely. And so is your examination. आप अपने एग्जाम के स्कोर्स को इतना हाई करने की कोशिश करिए कि they are not having any option but to take you as their B school student, even if you are having low Acads. And ऐसे बहुत सारे examples हैं throughout the IIMs and the other premier B schools where they are selecting students who are having low Acads or gap years. So this is something which should not haunt you. This should prove you as a motivation rather than a haunting dream. So आप इस low Acads को अपना motivation बना लीजिए to score more and more in your examination. And for quant fear, okay, so quant fear एक बहुत special section है guys, जो कि बहुत लोगों को होता है. मैंने comment section में last year बहुत लोगों को देखा था ये बोलते हुए, दूसरों के comment section में भी देखती हूँ कि quant का fear is a very common fear. So quant के fear को overcome करने के लिए सबसे पहले you have to habituate yourself to sit and do the questions. Yes, you heard me right. आप किस तरह के question कर रहे हो ये important नहीं है. The first month, because right now I'm releasing this video when you still have 7 months for CAT. So the first month is the month in which you would be habituating your body to sit and do the questions. You will start with the first week with only 15 to 20 minutes sitting down and doing as many questions as you can or understand the theory. ये एक skill है. इसमें आप कुछ नहीं करोगे, आप मुश्किल से शायद 4 या 5 क्वेश्चंस बना पाओगे इन द फर्स्ट 1-2 वीक, बट इट्स नॉर्मल. एंड देन वीक ऑन वीक स्टार्ट इंक्रीजिंग 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and like that you would realize that by the end of 1 or 2 months you would be ready to sit for an hour doing all the questions all by yourself. तब आप questions पे काम करोगे. Then in the next month you will be working on sitting for 1 hour. Earlier you were doing only 10 questions. Now you will increase the question to 11, 12, 13, 20, like that. So first 2 months are the months in which you are preparing your body to sit down. Because guys, remember, you're not just preparing for CAT, you're preparing for the OMETs as well. And on an average, you have to sit for 2 to 3 hours in an exam, minimum. So it's better to prepare your body for sitting for 3 hours straight and doing the questions. Generally, if I'm talking about the working professionals, उनके लिए तो ऐसे किसी भी तरह के question solve करना is not a part of their day-to-day life. Where we work, we do not have to do these kind of things. But हाँ, कहीं ना कहीं freshers get an advantage over here because freshers are still having an habit of sitting and giving the exam for 3 hours in a stretch. But for the working professionals, especially, you won't be having this habit anymore. So for you guys, it's very essential that you habituate your body to sit and do something. And once your body is habituated over a period of 1 or 2 months, then you can start focusing on first the easy questions, starting with the examples, then going to the LOD 1, 2, 3, like that. If you are following the Arun Sharma book, if you have taken up any coaching material, then you can start from the easy questions that comes up in the front and then go to the last questions. Okay, Alex? So first thing you're going to do is habituate your body to sit and give the exams. Then we'll quickly take the questions from AN. So AN mailed me and I was not sure actually because he did not mention in the mail whether I should take up his name or not. But since I gave you two options, like you can mail me or drop a message. So the same thing you have done in a mail. So I think that you don't want me to come up with your name. So here comes your initials, AN. So he says, hello ma'am, how can we prepare for the other topics which are coming in the CAT apart from the RCs? What are the other topics which come? We have para jumbles, we have para summary, and we have the odd one out. Okay, so I must tell you, Ian, that this entire week and the coming one on my YouTube channel is completely going to be dedicated to the VA section of the CAT. That means the verbal ability section, which contains these three types of topics. So I'll be taking up daily questions on all these three topics as a practice for you guys in this week. So no need to worry about that. My channel will help you in this. And if you have any doubts in the middle, you can ask in the comment section. And I'll also be providing some practice material towards the end just to see if you guys can do the things properly or not. All right. And next comes, which is the best source to practice RCs for beginners who has just started his preparation from the scratch. Now, if you go and Google the best books for RC, you will get a number of books, which of course starts with Arun Sharma and MICA Upadhyay's book on the logic, on the reading comprehension, and then we move to plenty others. तो वहाँ से तो आपको books के नाम मिल जाएंगे, but because you are talking about from the scratch, I really want you, Ian, that if you have started your preparation just now, I would suggest you to visit some banking sites, okay, banking preparation sites or SSC preparation sites. Better will be to go with the banking ones. IBPO and RRB can also be helpful, but you can focus on RBA, SBI and IBPO banking exams reading comprehension. Dedicate the first 2 weeks solving extensively RCs from this website. There are plenty websites. You can just type banking exam RCs and you will get a number of websites with plenty, like around more than 500, 1000 RCs on the websites, free of cost. So what you can do is start practicing around 5 RCs a day, easy ones, of course, because these are easy. 5 RCs a day from the IBPO or the SBI link. Okay. So once you do that, what happens that you would be realizing that how to gain information from the line. Okay. So once you gain information from the lines, you would try to understand, अच्छा फिर comprehension क्या होता है. समझना सब कुछ करना is a part of the process, but since you asked me about the scratch, so I named you this one. All right, so you can work on this and you can do this. Okay, I think A and I have answered your question. Moving next to Abhinandan. Abhinandan says, ma'am, problem I'm facing is not able to give proper time for the CAT study along with the college studies. Please help me with the time management. Okay, so for this, I would like to take up this question a separate one, because I think the length of the video has already gone too high, and there's another question from SS. So let's have a part 2 of this video, guys, where I'll talk about the time management as well and also about the gap year. So let's take these two questions in part 2, and this video was all about the first part where we have answered 1, 2, 3 questions in detail. And if you found this video useful, then please like this video, share it with more and more people. And if you're new to this channel, then do subscribe to the channel as well. If you have any more questions like this, feel free to drop it below any of the videos. I'll collect your questions and I'll come up with the Sawaal Sunday every week, answering all your questions. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please take care.